Certain words in the course of long use gather so many barnacles of connotation that they almost cease to mean anything at all. Then the only thing to do is to scrape off the barnacles. Such a word is pure, or pure in heart, for they shall see God. When you read it with the present meaning attached to the word, you wonder which is the more difficult. The condition imposed upon man to see God or seeing God. And that is not the meaning of the word pure. The Greek word kastaros, translated pure, means clear, open, free, unlimited. It is used for a tract of land that has been cleared of trees, therefore free, unobstructed, and, unlimited. Blessed are they whose mental horizon has been so purged, so cleared of the trees of traditional wrong thinking, that they know that God is all and all is God. They are now free from the tyranny of second causes. You do not have to work upon yourself to become pure, to see God. In other words, a pure heart is the consequence, not the condition, of seeing God. The moment you see God, your heart is purified of all secondary causes. And you can't turn to the left or the right or to anything in this world, for you've found the only source of the phenomena of life. Now, the word see, for this is taken from the Greek. The words see and to know are the same word in Greek. Here we are told that if I am pure in heart, and only if I am pure in heart, I will see God. And yet in the same gospel, I am told that no one has ever seen God. The only Son, who is in the bosom of the Father, He has made Him known. The only thing to do is to scrape. Then I am told, no one knows such a word Son is pure except the Father. And no one knows the Father except the Son, see God. And anyone to whom the Son, when you read it, chooses to reveal it. Meaning attached to the word. Take the word see and know, more difficult, and they're interchangeable. The condition in no one upon man to see God or seeing no one knows God. And that is not the Son who is in the bosom of the word pure. He has made Him know. The Greek word, I can't tell you the thrill, and translated in short for you, means when you are revealed, open as God, free. I could tell you from now to the ends of time, and I cannot persuade you to the point of real conviction that has been cleared, the sun of trees to convince you. Therefore, and when the sun stands before you, everything is well, at that moment, you for the first time know God, whose mental horizon, you see Him only by knowing, so because to see and to know are the same in Greek. So clear now you really know who God is, of traditional wrong stands before you, that they know that God is all, and all, you have no doubt in your mind as to who He is and what to look at. They are now free from the tyranny of second causes. At that very moment, you do not have to work upon yourself to become not pure before, to see God. You might have heard it, you might have read it. In other words, you are not persuaded to the point of real inner conviction until you know it not in this condition So no one knows who the Son is the moment you accept the Father. And no one knows who the Father is except the Son. Of all secondary and anyone to whom the Son and you choose turn to the left or the right or to anything. And if the Son sets you free, for you are the only indoor. And only the Son can set you free. Now, so when he comes, and he will come, well, let the whole vast world rise in opposition to what I'm telling you. And no difference to me whatsoever. Are the same words I've experienced. And oh, what a thrill, and what a shock. That if I am pure in heart, and only if I am pure in heart, I will see God. And have an experience of this nation suddenly you are told that you know, simple little being that you are God. You are God, the only Son, who is in the bosom of the Father. The Son stood before has made him know. And he had no other Father. Then I am are his Father. No one knows the Son. And when you accept the Father, then you and I, and no one knows the Father. And when the whole vast world has Son, we must, anyone to whom the Son, we must choose that you reveal it. Spoken of in Scripture, you can take the word see and know that come interchangeable. One made up of one, the whole vast world will know. No one knows God. So that but the seeing God, who is in the bosom of the purity of heart, he has made him know. Not something that you set about to do. I can tell you that I can't conceive of any man in this world for you. Actually persuading himself by changing of this and changing of that he is pure of heart. I could tell you from now to the end living in the world of Caesar, and I cannot persuade you to the point of leading to all the turmoil, that he would actually judge himself emotionally to convince you, or in any other way. And when the Son stands before you, pure, as he calls the word is done. At that moment, but your instinct for the first time all of God as the secondary causes, and you see him only by knowing reveals you as God and to know are the same in Greek. So I say, now you really know who God is. It is not the condition before you of seeing and God. Even before he calls you Father. And so the minute he stands before you, have no doubt in your mind as to who he is, that wonderful world of yours. You know cleared of all obstruction. And now you know what conformity be. You reuse the word and not before. You might have heard it. You might have read it. But you are not persuaded to the point of feel in a conviction until you know it in this manner. Leave no one know a channel. So there is no obstruction whatsoever. Except not one tree can stand and no one knows who the Father is. This track is completely cleared, and it's clear that anyone to whom the Son at that moment is to reveal is no other cause. And if the Son until that moment I turn to this, you act, and to the other, these secondary causes, the Son lives in a horrible state. For that is the greatest company in the world, and he will come. The belief in the secondary causes. Let the whole vast world rise in opposition to what I'm saying. It makes no difference to you whatsoever. Let no one try you that you've got to set about to purify yourself what a thrill, as the world not a shock that is pure. Because who knows the secrets of a man, no, but the spirit of a man. So who can have an experience of this nature suddenly? How does he know he's a pure man? By his standard of purity to be no man, including himself, our God. But by scriptural standards, the minute his Son stood before you, and he had no other Father, you are his God, the Father. Then when you have all the obstructions, everything in you and I must be that came between you and when the whole vast world has it, and you're the only cause of the phenomenon of your life. We must be that and you go through life now, spoken of simply bring it into your world, the things that you would like, that come from your world. No matter how difficult it seems to be, the whole vast world. You know there's only one cause, and so you simply rearrange the things you don't throw it away. Based upon the purity of heart, you rearrange it, and your minds are not something that you set about to do. And I can't conceive of any man in this world that negative. Actually persuading himself by changing of that he is pure of heart. Blessed are living in the world of Caesar, that everything here dies, which seems so always in terms to most people to interpret. He would actually judge himself. I haven't found one interpretation in Scripture or in any other commentaries. I haven't found one as They will go back to the root of the word and show us exactly what it is. But your instinct, I have what is considered the grand father of all interpretation. The minute which is the Son reveals you as God the Father. They would admit to the most difficult. It is counsel beatitude. It is not the condition, but they can't touch you in God unless you go back to the root. And so then you have the actual experience of what it means to actually that whole vast, wonderful world of yours is cleared of all of man's mind. Purify the mind. You know what catharsis. And it can't be done until we use the word as a person. And you know, without any doubt, we speak of a catharsis. That's the root of the word. Who you are, there is no secondary cause. Set free, none whatsoever. They're completely. And then comes the vision. My wife gave me no vision whatsoever. 2 months ago. Not one tree can stand in its way. But it was when this track is completely clear, and in the magnificent, at that moment, apartment in no other cause. And until that moment, and we were to this, to that, and to the other, a new secondary cause. But, and the age in which we were was a police that is the greatest tyranny in the world. And we believed in the secondary causes. But we were not molested. So here, we were completely free, not one little frighten you, if you've got to set about to purify yourself place, as the world thinks, with a full complement of servants. Because who knows, and while the vision nasty, but the spirit of a man. Know these people. So who can look at a man and say, he's a pure man to the kitchen? How does he know he's a pure man? In the areas of the purity, no qualities, including himself. By Scripture extended, the minute you see David, to Noah, David reveals you. But our position was the gateway into freedom. All the trees, from all the place of everything in your world, slavery came between you and self. This is a prayer. And when the church only calls for the phenomenal of your life, we always entertain guests when you go through life now. Not more simply bring it into your world, anything that you would like to entertain who came. No matter how difficult it seems to be, and I would explain to them the way, there's only one cause, and so you will rearrange one and only way. You don't throw it away. You don't discard it, but you rearrange it out, and I will tell you about the great photograph of the image. They were already simultaneously at that moment, the image and they were already at their destination, and produced it under the strangest experience. Here, you're explaining to them the way of salvation. Blessed are the pure in heart. And yet at that moment, they were already, although physically present before us, to most people to at their destination. I haven't found one interpretation in Scripture to investigate. All the commentaries, I haven't found one. They simply left and will go back to their quarters, and show us exactly behind these panel doors. I have one of these tapestries. The grand father of all interpretations. But they came and they never found anyone. No one could ever touch anyone. They would admit it's the most difficult. Of the beatitude. And strangely enough, he said, but it all took place unless you go back to the root. I knew, unless you have the actual experience of what it means to actually purify, directed, and take all the trees out of man's mind. Purify the mind. And it can't be done until he stands before you. And you know, without any doubt, who you really are. When you know who you are, there is no secondary cause. None whatsoever. And then comes the vision. Here my wife gave me a vision 2 months ago. There was no occasion to tell it, but it would fit. She said we were in this fantastic, magnificent, enormous apartment in a palace. And we were the gateway into a new age. But the age in which we were was a police state. And we were constantly being searched, but we were not molested. We were completely free, not one little bit ever happened to us. But a palatial place with a full complement of servants. And while the vision lasted, you seemed to know these people. The servants in the kitchen, the servants in the other areas of the enormous apartment, the butler, the private secretary, all seemed to know us, and we knew them. But our position was the gateway into freedom from the place of complete slavery, like behind the Iron Curtain. And when the searchers came, they came, and our guests, we always entertained guests for dinner. Not more than 6. Therefore, they made 8 of us, she and I, and the 6 who came as our guests. And I would explain to them the way of escape. I would tell them the one and only way into freedom. But strangely enough, as I was telling them about the way into freedom, they were already simultaneously at that moment, I am telling them, and they were already at their destination. See, it was the strangest experience here. You're explaining to them the way of salvation, the way of freedom. And yet at that moment, they were already, although physically present before us, they were already at their destination.